this new study via Evite.
Yeah.
And it says that according to almost half of adults that they talk to, they find it difficult to make new friends.
I could see that. You know what? It's funny because I was thinking about, sometimes I daydream about moving away to like a whole new place.
You don't just daydream, you also discuss it.
I talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
And when I do, I think about, but how would I make friends? All my friends are here. And I do think that when you have little kids, sometimes that helps because you go to like school and, you know, then you might meet other parents and that's a way. But I love making a new friend.
Me too.
I actually feel like I might be kind of weird. Like if I meet someone and they seem nice, I'm like, we should go have a drink sometime.
You have, in fact, remember you have done that. Okay, well, so in this study, it said the average American hasn't made a new friend in 5 years. I mean, we weren't as good a friend. We have been friends for more than 5 years.
We've been friends, but first we were work friends.
That really hurts my feelings.
That all I'm saying, no, I said that earlier, and she's like, you think we're work friends? I'm like, no. Now we're friends, but we met at work.
Okay, how long did it take me to get over the hump? I thought we were always friends.
No, but you know when I really feel like we started really clicking and bonding was in Sochi and at the Olympics. Was that where that was? And we would go on these long walks.
So I was a friend then or a work friend?
No, you were always a friend, but then you were my soul sister when you moved next door. And I knew we were really close when you showed me your C-section scar.
Well, it was bad. But the best part
I couldn't believe it. Like, we were talking, I had a C-section too. We were like, oh yeah, that. And then she's like, I mean, look at mine. I was like, you know what? We're really close.
Or you might have been like, wow, she's very strained. You know, I have to say, some of these labels, like, I once was like, oh, meet one of my mom friends. And right when I said it, I was like, can that go back?
Oh, yeah, because it's true. It's like friends.
Can't we be friends? So when you labeled me a work friend.
I didn't label you as a work friend. I mean, I would like the record to reflect that we said we met at work. Is that a true statement?
Correct.
So we were work friends first, like we're friendly at work. And then
when you
moved
call me
next
a
door
work
to each
friend,
other.
it seems like we should go to like FedEx together or something.
See you at the copy machine, sister.
Exactly, like we're
shipping paper clips.
That's how I feel.
Also about my childhood. That's a work friend.
Okay, but so these are the reasons why it's hard to find friends. They don't have hobbies. Family takes up a lot of your time, feeling like everyone has their friend groups already formed. I've gone on friend dates before.
I like that.
Yeah. I mean, but now we have plenty of friends.
But it's true, though. I think if you're out there and you see someone, you have a nice conversation with someone, I think you should put yourself out there and just be like, do you ever want to like go get coffee or something?
Definitely.
You know, because you can always have more friends.
And maybe that person can go from a work friend to a real friend with that one cup of coffee.
You know what? You're going back to work friendship.
So I loved this article in the Wall Street Journal. It's all about the fact that surprising ways that chance encounters with strangers can really provide comfort and support. So experts have found that people's moods improve after they have a conversation with a total stranger.
I believe that 100%. Do you find that to be the case?
Well, I was telling them earlier in the meeting, I witnessed this beautiful interaction. We go to the same church as work friends, and I guess we're church friends too.
You're the worst.
So as my church friend, I was like looking around. I'm like, dang, Savannah's not here. And I'd like to sit next to you for the comfort of it. But also, I'd promised Mila that Vale was going to be there.
I know.
So there was a bummer. And she went down and and it was hard because she was teary-eyed and she's 6 and I know she felt a little old to be teary-eyed going into Sunday school, but she said, I just want to sit with you, Mama. And I wanted a little time to, process and breathe. And so I said, please go. And this girl, who was her first time at church, I'd never seen her, this little girl turned around and looked at Mila and said, hi, I'm Kayla. And Mila just hugged her, went in and hugged her and wiped the tears from her eyes. And it was like that. I told her parents after church, these little things that are so easy for kids become harder for adults.
But actually, it's such a good lesson, because what if we decided to be like the Kayla in someone's life today, and just put yourself out there. I think we just are afraid to take risks, or we have to we're just looking at our phones or looking inward. And when you look up and out and you talk to someone, whether it is the person at the coffee shop or on the street, I mean, sometimes, I'm rolling around this double stroller situation, and occasionally somebody will look at me and smile or laugh because my stroller's broken, and it literally pulls to the side, and I make Vale lean to the right to even it out. So she's like this. Anyway, somebody will see that and they laugh, and we have a little exchange, and it's just so good for the soul.
And I think every day, if you can have a little bit of a surprise interaction with somebody, smile at somebody, wave at somebody, tell somebody they look beautiful, whatever
Yes.
it is. Let's make people happy.
I know. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It's just like, let's be human.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Let's be human.
You know, let's look at each other in the eye and smile and be kind, and it really does make a difference.
Okay, well, I love you more than
More
a work
than
friend.
work friends.